it's like the second you think about it, you should go do it. That's the indicator. That's maybe the intuition, the artistic sixth sense that is telling you you need to get the fuck up and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're just ignoring it. You're ignoring the good stuff. Look, this is like the first stencil. Shout out Henry. He helped me with this design. I like needed help. The day Fee went and bought the supplies when it like happened. The day like I sprayed my first shirt, I had no money and Fee was like, yo, let me help you buy, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, okay, let's just do it. We just did it, sprayed my first couple shirts. It sucked. I was like, oh my god, bro, like I can't believe I'm trying this. Like I don't even think I could do this. I don't even think it's gonna work. Like, I mean, it's weird to say that now that I'm looking at this now, but when you're spraying your first couple shirts with a bunch of letters like these, you know? And then you're getting like overspray. You're getting like, it's not sticking right. You're using rocks to put weights on it. You don't know about spray adhesive. All of these things, you know, you have to learn either on your own or you YouTube like certain things, but yeah, it was a bunch of trial and error. But definitely shout out to Henry for this one. This has 23 stencils total. Now, if you could break that down into time, you know, with 45 minutes between each stencil, that's a lot of fucking time. So I made like 12. And then any other sweater I've sold has just been like variations with like a bunch of other stuff, not all of them entirely. I kind of like made hella stencils and then threw them on one sweater and was like, cool, I'm gonna sell this. And then I sold them, but then like I was like, holy shit, this is way more work than I'm used to. So I go from something like this to this in like shit, like a couple months. Because it's like, you know, I want people to see progression too, you know? When I see that in other artists, like pure, like just original shit, I'm like, yo, I want to keep that ball rolling. Like Ryan, like all of his shit I've never seen before on anything. I can't reference anything he has on his t-shirts. He'll have like a collage of things, like, and I can't think of anything but just Ryan shit. I want you to think of me when you look at my shit, and that's the only way I'm gonna, you know, be able to tell if your art's like hella sick in my opinion. Because it shouldn't say close for max. It shouldn't say close for max blasted all over it. It should be like you looking at a design or the way it's placed or the materials used or like how it's sprayed or whatever. Like, I want you to look at that and like actually look at the piece itself. Because people are just looking for like a couple words on a shirt and that's what determines if it's fire or not. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. You don't know anything about clothes. You can tell when someone's put hella hard work into something, even if it's a fake. Shit, some fakes go harder than the real shit. I hope one day someone decides to fake my shit. I'll be so honored. I'll be like, bruh, no way. I mean, if you can fake my shit, then you gotta make stencils. So like, bruh, that's dumb hard. You get the A for effort, and I'm gonna collab with you. It's like, fuck, did you see Close for Max collabing with the dude who's trying to make his clothes and fake it? What? No way. Yeah, it's like collabing with yourself, damn near. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lay like one more stencil on this banana, wherever it's at. Shit. I should have something like this and just let that bitch sit in the sun. But no, I don't. That's enough wood. I've been trying to like work on, cause like when you feel like you're crying, like when you feel like the tear ducts are like just getting stimulated, you feel like some little salty tears are gonna come out. I just let it go. I noticed that after I let it go and just like cry when I feel like crying, because that was the natural response. If you neglect it, you might do something bad to your body. These are things that want to be let out, you know? Yeah. So like I've been crying and I'm like, yo, like, bro, I'll be driving, like, I just listened to this like crazy ass song, I'm going hard, and then the next song, I'm like, and I'll be crying. And I'm just like, damn, that felt hella good. Right. Like, bro, I walked into the smoke shop with hella tears in my eyes crying the other day. Just like, I was thinking about some shit that honestly was just like, damn, that honestly makes me feel pretty sad. And like, the bro at the register just saw me hella sad. One of the frontal leaves are $5, and it's like 50 cents for the card fee. I bought 2 of them, and he only charged me for 1. And I genuinely think it's because he had sympathy for me. Like, I bought 2 of them. He's like, he just looks so like there, you know. I was like, damn, you know, it's nice to be open, even in front of people you know who potentially might not give a fuck, cause like that shows like power. Like that shit's mangy, bro. Like, you hold on to anything, it's just like, why are you holding on to it? It probably doesn't even want to be with you. When you find that one thing you're gonna put energy towards, it almost makes me want to cry sometimes. Like with the ideas that come to my head, cause I know they're mine. They're coming to me. I'm gonna go manifest them, and like I get to put them on the shirts for other people to see, like, and that's in its way its own version of what other people do when they take photos and they print them and then go sell, you know, prints, or people like Carmen or wire wrapping crystals so people can wear them and feel them out. That shit's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. It took a while definitely to find something to put a bunch of energy into, but when I did, like, I felt like it filled that little void, you know, because you kind of just want to find something, and it doesn't even have to be, like, I guess, like, artistic. Maybe you want to fight. Maybe you want to just go, like, kick it in nature all day, or, like, be with animals, but something, bro. Like, you start looking at people differently when they, like, do nothing, when they just sit and smoke weed and hang out. It's like, whoa, like, I used to do that, but now I do something else. And like, it's a crazy flip in the way you just like operate in your daily life. I used to wake up and I'm talking about like a year ago, I'd wake up, fucking smoke some weed, do nothing, hang out until I need to do Postmates. Dude, now I wake up, I have something to do. I always have something to do. I always have clothes to make. Like, I think there's something beautiful about that. You get to wake up in the morning and actually like on you. It's really important in my opinion. I feel like you need to write everything out in order for it to manifest. If I say I'm gonna get a tattoo, I'm gonna write it down on the date we scheduled it, and I'm gonna get that tattoo. It's just my little calendar, but it's a little bit different because it's like a list. These are the people who need clothes. This is what I want. These are my little goals, my dreams. But no matter what I put on this board, because it is my vision board, it all comes true. Whether it be the craziest dream or the tiniest goal. I put buy a new car on here. I have a fucking new car. That's pretty crazy. I have all of these things and they all come true. You gotta find that little thing. But you gotta organize your thoughts into the physical reality, because that's how you actually manifest it. You get the thought, you have the will, the drive, the fire, and then you go, fuck, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go make shit. I'm gonna go create. It's crazy. Just don't sit on your ass. When I'm 35 and I decide, oh, I need to pick back up on Close for Max. No, bro, it doesn't fucking work like that. Because I'm not gonna have the same energy. I'm not gonna have the same people around me. It's just different. There's these windows like of time that you need to take advantage of, and like you can see them almost. You get presented with opportunities. It's way different when you're older. There's this window of time that people in our age group need to take advantage of, because we're only getting older and older and older, and a lot of people aren't getting healthier and healthier. Some of my bros look like they're fucking zombies, bro. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to get shit done. It's like, dog, like you need to get your health on track. And then also, you know, keep doing what you're doing, because that's good. You're taking advantage of the skateboarding, the photography, the tattooing. But like, that's why I be like trying to practice what I preach, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to eat hella good and then not feel good in front of you. No, bro. Like, nigga, I'm active. Let's go all day. Let's work. Let's link up and collaborate. Cause there's only so much of this energy I'm gonna have.